What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you like this video. Your Black History Month fact today for, I think we're on number 9, is dealing with the Niagara Movement. If you guys are not familiar with the Niagara Movement, well, you're about to find out. In 1905, a group of prominent Black intellectuals led by W.E.B. Du Bois met in Ontario, Erie, Ontario, near Niagara Falls, to form an organization calling for civil and political rights for African Americans. With its comparatively aggressive approach to combating racial discrimination and segregation, the Niagara Movement served as the forerunner to the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People and the Civil Rights Movement. At their initial meeting, the founding members of the Niagara Movement adopted a constitution and bylaws and drafted a declaration of principles that dedicated the group to fighting for political and social equality for African Americans. We refuse to allow the impression to remain that the Negro American assents to inferiority, is submissive under oppression, and apologetic before insults. The declaration read in part: persistent, mainly agitation is the way to liberty, and toward this goal, the Niagara Movement has started and asked the corporation of all men of all races. By 1906, the Niagara Movement had grown to some 170 members in 34 states. That August, the organization held its first public meeting at Harpers Ferry, Virginia, on the campus of Storer College. Its members chose this meeting site for its historical significance as the site of John Brown's anti-slavery raid in 1859. Storer was also founded as a Baptist school with a mission to educate formerly enslaved people. Despite some state-level success, including lobbying against the legalization of segregated railroad cars in Massachusetts, the Niagara Movement failed to gain much national momentum. The group suffered from limited financial resources and determined oppression from Washington and its supporters, as well as internal disagreement between W.E.B. Du Bois and Trotter as to whether to admit women. Trotter, who opposed letting women join the movement, left by 1908 to found his new organization, the Negro American Political League. The end of Niagara Movement and the founding of the NAACP. Through a 1907 meeting at a Funnel Hall in Boston attracted as many as 800 members. Support for the Niagara Movement soon began to dwindle. Then, in the wake of a major race riot in Springfield, Illinois, in August of 1908, Du Bois joined other prominent activists, including Mary White Ovington, in calling for a new civil rights organization with both Black and white members. The result was the NAACP, which was founded in February of 1909 in New York City. Though the Niagara Movement held its final meeting in 1908 and formally disbanded in 1911, the majority of its members would continue to fight for civil and political rights for African Americans with the NAACP. All right, tell me what you guys think. Put it in the comments. Peace.